Hi guys, Farhan Tipu here, and today we are back with the review of the Twist Smartwatch from the Noise company. This review was pending for quite some time, but with so many smartwatch launches happening, that too with the circular dials, this one kinda lost my attention. This watch just got launched a month or two back, but within that time, so many smartwatches were coming out, it isn't funny at all. So I used this watch for some time and I decided to see if it does stand a chance with all the other releases that just happened. And since I've always had a soft corner for the Noise brand, I'm going to be as neutral as possible here. So without wasting time, let's get started on the review. First, when we unbox, we get to see the watch, a charging cable, a user manual, one warranty card and a few stickers of the brand. As always, minimal packing from the brand. Coming to the design of the watch, we get to see a metallic build on this watch that really caught me off guard. I had to go check online to confirm if I wasn't wrong. Since I was expecting it to have a plastic body build, you know how these companies nowadays can give these different kind of finishes where it makes it look metallic but it's plastic. So this is a very good thing from Noise. On the dial, we get to see two inscriptions given for what the buttons do. One is the home button and one is the dedicated sports button. So for all the sports enthusiasts out there, Noise has just made it easy to access the sports mode too by just clicking a button. On the back of the watch, we get to see the HR, SpO2 sensors along with a few details of the watch provided. We also get to see a speaker and the mic for this Bluetooth calling watch on the back side. Talking about the straps, Noise has provided us with a 22mm silicone straps. The straps are really comfortable and in case you want to change them to some other straps of your liking, you have been given the quick change pins too. Here, we've got a jet black color variant for review and you get to see 4 more variants. But a personal suggestion, the gold color variant in this watch will go really well if you were to add leather straps to it. Now, talking about the display of the watch, this watch has a 1.36-inch TFT display put on it. It's perfect for the price range we're getting it at. With the company claiming 500 nits of brightness, this isn't too bad for me since I could still view the data and the time while I was walking outdoors during afternoon times. We get to see that the watch has a thicker bezel around the edges, but you'd rarely notice it if you're using the backgrounds that have a predominantly black background. But overall, the display looks totally fine for me, keeping the price tag in mind. Now, coming to the features of this watch, let's start off with the main reasons we usually go for a smartwatch, the sensors and Bluetooth calling. We are provided with the HR sensors, the SpO2 sensors, which work well in my view compared to the other brands that I've checked out. We also get to see a sleep monitoring option and a stress monitoring option here. The only thing I would like to see here is a 24/7 stress monitor as well, since I'm always feeling stressed out, and I think that would help me by seeing how stressed out I am throughout the day. Since this watch supports Bluetooth calling, here's a test to show you how the sound test performed.
This is how my voice comes across using the Noise Twist microphone while standing on the road speaking. The only features that I see here are the mute option, or the option to increase the call, the speaker volume, and to end the call. There isn't any option to change the call back from the watch to the phone.
We get to see 100 sports modes here as well, and like always, I suggest you to play whatever sport you're into and see the tracking for yourself. I tried it out for the core training where it showed me the distance, average heart rate, max heart rate, minimum heart rate, and I found it fine for me. We get to see that the watch is IP68 water resistant, so you need not worry about entering a shower or walking in the rain using the watch since it will survive. We also get to see a calculator here, which is my favorite feature to the smartwatches. I don't use the smartwatch calculators, but it's nice to know that there is one in here. Some of the other features are the stop clock, the alarm, timers, world clock, reminders, and music control. We also get to choose from 100 plus watch faces from the Noisefit app. And speaking of the app, reminded me of the UI, where the watch's UI is the same compared to the previous watches. Personally, I feel that Noise has a good UI compared to all the other budget smartwatches in the market. It's really user-friendly and well-built and not too simple and half-assed like the ones that I've come across. So as usual, you can swipe up to see the quick access menu center, which gives you options of D&D, brightness control, flashlight, power saving, settings, etc. You can swipe down to get the notifications of your cell where you can check your recent messages and call notifications. You can swipe right or left and you can access the heart rate, SpO2 monitoring, sleep and stress monitoring, and it also shows you your fitness related activities. And if you want to check out the menu of the watch, you can press the top right button where you can access all the features of the watch. Overall, the UI is smooth and I have no complaints here. I didn't see any lags here as well, which is another plus point for this watch. So coming to my final verdict on this watch, for the price of 1,999, this watch has done exceptionally well. It is a really good gadget and it outdoes the value for the money that we spent on it. The pros for me starts off with the price we get it at, the metal build, the design of the watch where it is just doesn't limit itself to one sex but both men and women can go for this watch, and the fact that it stores data for 4 days even if you didn't sync your watch with your mobile phone. The cons for me really are nothing, mainly since it depends on the pricing for me. Maybe the accuracy of the steps, but that might just be off by 1, 2 or 3 steps at the most. I'm not saying this because I like noise, but because there's actually nothing to complain about. For the price of 1,999, this watch offers so much features that's packed into it that I can't point out any flaws. It's a perfect value for money gadget from Noise. I can say wholeheartedly that this watch can be a perfect gifting option for your friends who don't have any smartwatches or for yourself, and it will not disappoint you either way. So that's it guys. Hope you found this review helpful, and if you have any doubt regarding this video, please let me know in the comment section below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Also, do subscribe if you want to see more such content. See you in the next video.